Howdy, y'all. You got the Bulldog on the channel. Quick thoughts on the value of your mechanic, whoever they may be. I just got a phone call of somebody and they want to know how much do you charge for what. They had described some wiring repairs that needed to be done, and they had worked on it themselves and replaced a bunch of parts, and it didn't change anything. Well, how much would you charge to replace the whole harness? Okay, why doesn't you think it need a harness? Well, because this didn't work, we let it set, and the mice have gotten into it, and 8 miles of wiring. How much would you charge to replace that? How much would you charge to fix that? I don't know. I really don't. You cannot hardly price something like that without seeing it at least. And I told him, well, most of the time we don't do harnesses. We just do wiring repair. Very rarely have I ever put an entire harness in there. I've always just fixed what was wrong. Well, okay, how much do you charge an hour? That's something that it does bother me. He didn't ask how long it would take. He asked how much we charge an hour. I told him, well, we're on flat rate, which I subscribe to him. Whatever book says is what we charge most of the time, depending on the circumstance. And I told him, this is one of those things where there's not a book time for it because you don't know what you're getting into. Well, okay, well, how much do you charge an hour? And finally, I've been doing this more and more. You have to kind of put your foot down sometimes. And there's other people that do it, and they do it with a little less tact than I do. And I've seen other channels on the YouTubes here that he just will flat out say, no. Well, okay. When it comes to things of this nature where it's going to be a mess and it's going to be a nightmare, we know it because we've been through it several times. The customer, it's just a repair to them. To us, it's a rat's nest when it comes to doing these wiring repairs. But I finally told him, well, how much we charge an hour is irrelevant. What do you mean? It's like, well, if the guy that's going to charge you $60 an hour is going to take 10 hours to do the job, then the guy that charges you $100 an hour but can do it in 2 hours is cheaper. Oh, yeah, I guess that would be right. That's how you got to think of it, honestly. What somebody charges an hour is completely irrelevant if they don't know what they're doing, or if they don't know how to do it in the least amount of time, or without damaging everything else in the process. I have gotten to where I don't even watch television anymore. I just watch YouTube. I watch other channels to see, how they do things. I watch, automotive restoration. I watch automotive revival. I watch farming channels. Farming is a whole lot more fun whenever you can go and watch it on the screen. It loses its grandeur when you're out there at 12:30 or 1 o'clock in the morning trying to dig a combine out of the ground before it freezes, because once it freezes, it's not going to move again. And flashbacks. Okay, anyway. But value for what you get done That's how I look at it. The cost per hour is really irrelevant whenever it comes to the final bill. It's can they do it? Can they do it right? Is it the best value? Just my thoughts. You don't have to agree with them, but that's how I look at it. Like, comment, subscribe, hit your little bell notification, share it all around. We'll talk to you later.